everyone, it's Leah with Davron. Today we're going to talk about 7 resume hacks and what generic templates are missing. So first, how is your resume working for you? Are you tired of submitting your resume and not getting calls back? Well, let's talk about a few simple ingredients that will take your resume from bland to boom, you've got an interview. As a hiring manager, I look through hundreds of resumes on a regular basis, and I'm going to share how I scan a resume, what stands out to me, and what can be a turnoff. In today's job market, you have about 7 seconds or less to grab the attention of the hiring manager who's sorting through a stack of resumes. That's it, 7 seconds, if you're lucky. So it could be a stack on their desk or an email box full of applications. The point is, you want to grab the reader's attention quickly and keep them engaged. And as a result, you'll land more interviews and get hired faster. So most job seekers use resume templates to organize and format their information. These are a great resource, but unfortunately, a template alone will not be the magic trick that makes your resume stand out amongst the competition. So my first tip, don't use headers and footers. These actually don't play well with applicant tracking systems. Your name and contact information can actually be hidden from view, and it won't import very well into modern hiring software. So that's my first tip. Don't use headers and footers. Although it seems like a good idea at the time, just avoid doing that. Start from the beginning of the document and start with your name. And that is going to lead me into tip 2. You want to identify yourself. So under your name, consider adding a professional title that matches your target job. Let recruiters and hiring managers know who you are right away. Are you a mechanical engineer, construction project manager, a registered architect? You want to list this right away under your name. Make it easy for the reader to identify who you are. Next, under your contact information, you want to list where you're located. Do you have a phone number, an email address listed? Make sure all that appears right up at the top so it's easy to find, it's easy for them to contact you and reach out. And then a little more advanced tip for you, if you add your LinkedIn URL. That's like a personal touch. They can go to your profile, they can see who you are, who you're connected with, kind of get a feel for your activity in a professional environment. Don't forget also to make sure your LinkedIn profile matches your resume. So you don't want someone to go to your LinkedIn profile and your dates and positions don't match. It could be a red flag. Next tip 3, how to list your professional experience. When listing your previous positions, you want to highlight your job titles first. So you can make these either bold or italic, and that will make them stand out right away. When hiring managers are reading resumes, they want to see who you are and what you do first. So you want to make sure that stands out before anything else. Then you can go ahead and list the dates, company names, and locations. And you also want to list your work experience in the most recent order. One of our favorite song lyrics here at Davron is, "What have you done for me lately?" That's actually Janet Jackson, for those of you that are not familiar with that lyric. The next thing is make your dates of employment clear. Employers are going to be looking for stable work history. Next, tip number 4, education experience. List the appropriate names of your degree and be sure to include if you had a high GPA or you want to list any academic honors. So in other words, don't just list bachelors. Bachelors of what? Bachelors of arts? Okay, and what did you major in? Employers know that good students are trainable and can learn the ropes quickly. Plus, they can also be very disciplined individuals. That is definitely something that will stick out to me when I'm looking at a resume, is if someone has high academic honors and, a great GPA, I want to talk to that person. So definitely make sure you include that and give proper respect to it. Tip number 5, you want to use relevant keywords. So think of it this way. If you were searching for someone with your skill set, how would you search for yourself? Make sure you incorporate software and skills that are common in your field. We have several articles discussing how to research and add some relevant keywords to your resume. Take a look at our YouTube channel and our articles for more advanced topics on keywords. That's a critical aspect of creating a resume that is really going to work for you. Next is tip number 6, spelling errors. You want to ask someone to take a critical eye to your resume. Spelling errors on your resume can make you appear as though you have poor attention to detail. That's a definite red flag for me. Tip number 7, upload your new resume to job search engines. Recruiters, just like the team here at Davron, are searching in Monster, Career Builder, Indeed, LinkedIn, and other major career sites. So you want to make your resume work for you when you're not actively searching for jobs and applying to them. You can actually upload your resume and let recruiters reach out to you. And a bonus tip for you guys, after you've done all this work and you're ready to let your resume work for you, remember to check your voicemail box settings. Sounds silly, but does your voicemail have a professional greeting? Is your mailbox full? It would be a tragedy to have your resume in the hands of a hiring manager and they are having difficulty reaching out to you. This has happened to me more times than I like to admit. Sometimes I call a candidate and they don't answer the phone and I can't leave them a voicemail. So that is definitely a tragedy. And it's kind of a red flag also. So with these simple resume hacks, we hope you're able to land more interviews and get hired faster. If you found this information helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also, if there's any specific topics or questions you'd like us to cover, leave us a comment below. And thanks for watching. Take care.